Okay, hear me out. This might seem unconventional, but it's about changing your mindset. You see, we often regard pressure as an adversary, a negative energy attempting to consume us. But what if we rethink that perspective? What if we reframe that feeling and instead view it not as a burden, but as an opportunity, a stimulus to excel, and a path to growth? Let's draw a parallel. Imagine you're at the gym, engaged in a weightlifting session. The weight that you're lifting isn't your foe, In reality, it's the resistance created by that weight that aids you in developing your muscles. That very resistance, which might seem daunting at first, is actually beneficial. It's what drives progress, pushing you beyond your comfort zone, stimulating growth, and creating strength. Now, let's apply that same logic to pressure. Just like the weight, pressure doesn't have to be your enemy. Instead, it can serve as a catalyst to fortify your concentration, boost your motivation, and enhance your problem-solving capabilities. It's a driving force that propels you to surpass your limits, to give your maximum effort and exhibit your best performance. This transformation of perspective, from perceiving pressure as a daunting entity to viewing it as a tool for personal growth, can make all the difference. Echoing the words of Serena Williams, a tennis legend and a testament of resilience, strength, and determination. I never back down from a challenge. The tougher the challenge, the more determined I am to succeed. We all have different things that make us feel stressed and overwhelmed. It could be an impending deadline, a difficult conversation, a high-stakes performance, or stepping foot into an unfamiliar situation. The key to this, however, is to understand what specifically triggers this emotional response within you. What's the root cause of your anxiety? Identifying these pressure points is the first step to developing a coping mechanism. This is where the concept of a Cality kit comes in. This kit is a personalized collection of tactics and strategies designed to help you navigate the stormy seas of stress. It's like a survival kit, but for your emotional health. Let's explore this with a few common examples. Public speaking, for instance, can be a significant source of anxiety for many people. If this is a trigger for you, rehearsing your speech until you know it like the back of your hand can help boost your confidence and mitigate your fears. Similarly, if a jam-packed schedule tends to make you feel overwhelmed, a well-organized to-do list can be a lifesaver. Prioritize your tasks based on their urgency and importance. This will give you a clear roadmap, prevent you from feeling scattered, and help to manage your time more effectively. And then, of course, there are the tried and true methods for calming your nerves in the moment. Techniques such as deep breathing exercises, practicing mindfulness, and tuning in to soothing music can have a profound impact on your state of mind. Remember, a little preparation goes a long way in keeping your cool under pressure. Here's a cool trick used by many successful athletes and performers. Visualization. This practice involves creating a mental image of yourself executing tasks perfectly under high-stress situations. Picture yourself standing in front of an audience, holding their attention as you deliver an outstanding presentation. Or imagine yourself sitting in a crucial interview, responding astutely to each question the interviewer throws your way. Perhaps you're visualizing yourself effectively managing a pile of pressing deadlines without breaking a sweat. This technique is more than just a harmless daydream. It's a preparatory exercise, a cognitive tool used to bolster self-assurance and fine-tune your mind for triumph. By repeatedly visualizing yourself overcoming challenges with grace and efficiency, you're subconsciously conditioning your mind for positive results. You're essentially reprogramming your thought patterns, steering them towards a more optimistic and self-assured direction. This primes your brain to better deal with real-life stresses when they come. As motivational speaker Mel Robbins says, confidence comes from consistency, not perfection. Let's face it, we can't do everything alone. Our capacity as individuals has its limits, and times when the pressure mounts, the instinctual response can be to retreat into ourselves. We might mistakenly believe that seeking solace in isolation, where we attempt to combat all challenges single-handedly, is the solution. This, however, is far from accurate. In fact, it's a potential recipe for disaster. Part of being human involves recognizing our need for others. We thrive in community, in togetherness, in lending and borrowing strength. Lean on your support system. It's there for a reason. Think about asking a friend for their input. They could help you brainstorm fresh ideas. It's about leveraging the people you to promote personal growth and success. Don't shy away from reaching out to a mentor when you're uncertain. Their experience and guidance could prove to be invaluable. Or perhaps consider delegating tasks to other team members, freeing up your own bandwidth to focus on what you do best. Remember, asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. Quite the contrary, it's a testament to strength. It shows that you understand the value of collaboration and the power of collective intelligence. It's a clear indication that you know how to utilize your valuable resources effectively. Embrace the wisdom in the words of the accomplished entrepreneur Richard Branson, who said, "If you're clever, you hire people who are cleverer than you." He understood that the key to success often lies in learning from others, capitalizing on their strengths and knowledge. It's about surrounding yourself with individuals who inspire you to reach greater heights. After all, even the most independent among us cannot do it all alone. As entrepreneur Richard Branson says, "If you're clever, you hire people who are cleverer than you." When the pressure is on, it's easy to get laser-focused on the final goal. But let me tell you something important. The journey, with all of its twists and turns, ups and downs, victories and defeats, it matters too. In fact, it's an integral part of your success. Don't ever forget to take a moment, step back, and acknowledge your small victories along the path. Just completed a crucial part of your project that was seeming impossible. Or maybe you've crushed a challenging workout, surpassing your own personal record. That's a reason to celebrate. Take a minute, maybe even two, to pat yourself on the back, express some self-love, and give yourself the credit you rightfully deserve. The process of celebrating these small but significant milestones does more than just feed your ego. It keeps your spirits elevated, helps you stay positive amidst the inevitable setbacks, and serves as a gentle reminder of how far you've already voyaged on your path to success. Remember, every small step creates a ripple effect towards reaching that ultimate goal. As Facebook's COO and author Sheryl Sandberg wisely puts it, don't wait for everything to be perfect before you start, because it will never be perfect.